Hey, Shalakia. Shalakia. I was just trying to find a verse. Because that's what he's done. He's been scribed. I was just thinking about this verse right now. It was actually a few other verses I was thinking about. Let me see if I can find them. Right? Because I've been listening to a lot of cause at work, I've been listening to audio, and it's been overwhelmed. Like it's just like when you hear it, you be like, whoa. Um, yeah. I'll just read this right here, because the Lord set up men to do His will, and people were talking, you can't judge me. Well, the Lord set up men to judge you. It's another verse. I don't know where it's at right now, but I wrote this out. If it do pop up in my head, I'm able to find it. But I found this one. All right. I'm just going to read a few of these verses right here. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter, Book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 34. Stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise. And that's a wise thing to do. That's a smart thing to do, should I say. Cleave on to the men that's wise. Hey, case in point, like, if, our elders is, in the main campus in New York. But since further we go away, how do we cleave onto them? By listening, watching the videos, getting that edification. The word edify means to build, getting built up, right? Be willing to hear every godly discourse, because that's what he said. He said, and look, it says, be willing to hear every godly discourse. Let not the parable of understanding escape thee. See, and then this what's going on. What's going on is a power. It's everybody. It's not for everybody. It's a dark saying. What's happening right now? It's a dark action, should I say? Everybody ain't getting it. So you know what's gonna happen? Since you ain't get it, you ain't. Since you don't get it, you gonna get it. What the fuck? You know. I brought this out. I don't get gotten. Because I feel the same. I was just saying it goes for me too. You know, I'm not exempt from judgment. The Lord can decide to do whatever He want, but the working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, working out our own salvation with fear and trembling is a great thing that we're doing. That's what the Lord likes. He likes that. He likes to see that. He likes to see that that I know if I'm saying this right, that momentum, that adrenaline, that push. He like to see you go hard for him. You know? Alright. Salaki, I'm trying to put this light on this. I thought the word counsel continue. It was a word, I was thinking about the word counsel, but it's not in there. But I'm gonna read this one anyway. Right? And it says, can't remember where that verse is at. Verse 36. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betide unto him, and let not thy feet wear. Salaki. I'm sorry, read it there. And if thou seest a man of understanding, and we see men of understanding, and that's the problem right now. The Apostle always put up a video about what was this video go about I was just watching it. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was about the rape doctrine again. The conversation come up again. That's how you know this is a very important conversation. This was a matter back then too. The rape doctrine about a damsel, about a woman getting betrothed, and all these questions, or all this murmuring, should I say, is happening. It's murmuring. People are murmuring about this. Which you should know better. Come on now. You mean to tell me that all these years when women was having sex and they turn up pregnant, right? Some young girl pregnant. How'd she get pregnant? But the only thing that's missing, she didn't get to go to the father didn't and wasn't inquire of it. These people they run women are out there. Okay, if they can get a if they was allowed to do it, they'd be doing it. Promiscuous. That's how I think of how you say it. Slovakia. They out there. So it's a lot to it. But we have righteous counselors, and they trying to slander the name. What the dudes and they were saying. What about they say you can rape women? So you don't understand. You're not studying. You're not studying the words in the scriptures. You know, those scriptures say you study to show thyself improved. You know, you have to go. You gotta dig in it, but don't dig too deep. Dig one deep. This, if you don't got to understand, that's when apostles is set up, and they've been diligent men. And the sad thing about it is that people that's been around them, they're the ones that's pushing this envy. You know, they're not the ones. The ones that's not the ones that's not a part of Great Millstone is not the ones. Sorry, that's it. It's case in point. Everything the apostles pushed out all the way to right now, it's been happening. So you know what? You got problems. You got personal problems. Sounds personal that these people got these personal things. And I bear witness to these things. And I looked at it and I researched it. I went over certain things. I said, wow, come on. Even Polite went over it. We know Polite with his big words. All right? He could see the galaxies with those words. He come out of his mouth. Salakia. But he saw it. But then he tried to he wanted to debunk it. Like, why we gotta do this? Why should we read the Bible now? Because that's our way. The Lord Yahweh, the true living power gave them laws to us. All right. Verse 30, Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 36. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee behind unto him, and let thy feet wear the steps of his door. And how do we do that? We be on top of those videos. The best to our ability, man. We know we got our lives, but we gotta get to the right job. The right job is to follow the man of the Lord. All right, verse 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart, your mind, and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. And that's what's happening. That's what happened to us. The Lord has gave us wisdom at our own desire. And we have become wise. You know, it just levels to this wisdom. And what's wisdom? How you say wisdom? Sophia. It's levels to Sophia. So, and when you go up in the same chapter, what it tells you? It tells you about Sophia. How they call her she, and they explain these things to you. What you're dealing with. You know? And I would just like I said, I just turned the camera on. I just turned the camera on. And I just said, let me just do something before I go into the plantation. Because you know what the plantation do. They keep your ass up in there. They could. They won't pay you. To me, that's what this is leading up to. This RFID microchip is leading up to us not getting paid, man. They don't want to pay you no wages. That's why they want to put no microchips in you. Listen, I was watching that movie Bloodshot. That guy looks just like Bill Gates. And Van Diesel is when he put all those nanos inside of him, and when Van Diesel left the place, the headquarters for those people where he came from, when he woke up at, he was talking to Van Diesel in his head without a phone. He said, "How you talking to me?" You gotta watch that movie Bloodshot, man. You gotta watch that movie Bloodshot. Gotta check that out, man. That shit is like accurate, right? That guy, it's like they made that movie based on Bill Gates, man. Billy Badass. Like he had all the technology. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm later on the night. when I get I'm about to start, when I get out of work, I'm gonna go watch that shit again just to watch it, cause I'm like, why? I remember so many scenes, but I really I watched it twice, but he was really that was Billy Gates in there. He cut the girl. He said, "I'll cut you." He told the lady, "I'll cut your chip off. I'll cut it." And the lady had a heart. He did cut the lady heart off, and then she found a way to she couldn't breathe. You niggas gonna take these microchips and they're gonna control your bum asses. The first thing they want to do is put those Maxine Baxters in you. All right, Salaki, let me go back to this. And we've been telling you, all right? We've been telling you, the man of the Lord has been telling you.